we present the EleTac, an elephant trunk tip-inspired soft gripper with vision-based tactile sensing and proprioception. The elephant trunk can handle objects of all shapes and sizes, from small blocks of cheese to this flat and wide tortilla. It may also be one of the most touch-sensitive body parts of any animal. Inspired by the elephant trunk tip, we developed the EleTac gripper, capable of versatile grasping and tactile sensing. The EleTac's body is a thin, hollow shell. When negative air pressure is applied, its two fingers perform a pinching motion. Because the fingers are soft, the gripper can grasp objects of different shapes and sizes. From our tests, the EleTac is best suited for handling lightweight objects up to about 30 grams. Small objects can also be grasped without difficulty. Thanks to the softness of the gripper, fragile items such as a grape or even a piece of tofu can be picked up without being damaged. A thin, flat piece of fabric can also be pinched and lifted without issue. Interestingly, with just simple control commands, the EleTac can draw a car from a deck thanks to its intrinsic compliance. In terms of perception, the EleTac is capable of multiple functions. The first is contact estimation. Using the tactile images captured by its camera, the EleTac can detect contact on its two fingers and predict both the location and magnitude of the contact force. Second, the EleTac can identify the geometric shape of the objects it touches. In this study, it can predict 6 shapes: circle, donut, square, stripe, dots, and triangle. In the left clip, we test it with 3D printed indenters of these 6 known geometries, while in the right clip, it interacts with random objects such as a bolt head or a 3D printed toy fish. Lastly, the EleTac is capable of proprioception, estimating the opening or closing of its fingers. For this function, we use a deep learning network trained on simulation data. During inference, real images are transformed into simulated ones using a generative model. We demonstrate this function in dynamic scenarios. In the first experiment, the EleTac tracks the grasp panel's movement, with its height and width changing accordingly as the gripper moves. Next, the EleTac detects the tilt direction of a pen slot, which it needs to know before inserting the pen. The gripper lowers the pen to the slot edge, while the robot wrist swings side to side. The recorded signals show distinct patterns for the two tilt directions, demonstrating that the proprioception function provides useful environmental information. After detecting the tilt direction of the pen slot, we can control the robot arm to align the pen with the slot, facilitating smoother insertion. We demonstrate the EleTac in 2 practical applications. First, the gripper locates and excavates an object buried in granular material. When it contacts the buried pen, the sensing signals change. By performing a grid-style search, we estimate the pen's location and orientation, then align the gripper to grasp and pick it up. Finally, we demonstrate the EleTac holding a sponge to clean tableware. As the sponge moves over the uneven surfaces, proprioceptive feedback changes and is used to adjust the robot arm's motion. The effectiveness is evident as the red ink on the tableware is. Thank you for watching.